Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very important and essential feature of any programming language, that is loops. So, in any programming language that you see today, whether it is C++, C or C# or Java, the one important thing that is present in all the programming languages is loops. Apart from decision making statements that are if, else and switch case, we have loops which allow you to execute a set of statements again and again as many number of times as the programmer wants. So let us start and see how many types of loops are present in Java. The first type of loop that is present in Java is called the for loop. Another type of loop is the while loop. And the third type of loop is do while. All three loops have the similar functionality. The for, while and do while, they all can perform similar functions. The only differentiation is the way they are initialized, incremented, and their condition is set while the program is running. So let us discuss the first type of loop that is present in a Java program, that is for loop. A for loop is written like for first initialization, then we put a semicolon, increment, condition, and then increment or decrement. We then have the body of the loop that starts with a semicolon, curly bracket, and ends with a similar curly brace. Inside whatever we write inside a loop is executed as many number of times as the loop executes. So suppose we have to print 10 numbers on the screen, one after the other. We can make a loop for that using a for loop like for int I equals to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. We open the body of the loop, we write system dot out dot println I. So what is going to happen in this loop is, first of all, initialization is going to take place. That means the value of I is going to become 0. So value of I has become 0 initially. After that it comes to the condition part. It checks whether the condition is true or false. In this case it will check whether I is less than 10. So I was 0, that means 0 was less than 10. It will come inside the body of the loop, that is body. Whatever is written inside the body of the loop is executed. So we have system.out.println I. That means print on the screen the value of I. The value of I is 0. So on the screen 0 will be printed. After the execution of the body of the loop, it goes to the increment or decrement. That means it can either increase or decrease. I plus plus means increase the value of I by 1. So when we increase the value of I by 1, it was 0, it becomes 1. It will go again inside the body of the loop and will print the statement again. That means the value of I. Now the value of I was 1. So on the screen 1 will be printed. Then you will go back again to the increment or decrement. Again the value of I will be incremented by 1. It will become 2. Again the condition will be checked. 2 is also less than 10. That means it will go inside again and 2 will be printed. Similarly it will carry on till 9. From 0 to less than 10. That means 0 to 9 will be printed on the screen with the help of for loop. So this is one of the easiest loops that you may find in Java to print a set of statements, or you can execute a set of lines again and again. Let us see the while loop now. While loop can also do what a for loop can do. The difference is, a while loop is written like, first of all we initialize the value outside the while loop like this. Then we write the while loop, while condition I is less than 10. We open the while loop, then we write system dot out dot println I. Then we increase or decrease the value of the variable inside the body of the while loop. Then we close the while loop. This is the body of the while loop. That means initialization happens outside the while loop, in condition in front of the while, and increment and decrement inside the body of the while loop. As compared to for loop, in which everything happened on the same line. That means increment, condition, increment and decrement all happened on the same line. In case of while loop, we have initialization outside, condition in front of while, and printing or increment or decrement inside the while loop. So similar output is going to be there. First of all, the value of I will be initialized to 0 once, then it will check whether I is less than 10. That means I is equals to 0, 0 is less than 10, yes it is less than 10. It will go inside the body of the loop, it will print the value of I, that is 0, then it will increase or decrease. I plus plus means increase the value of I by 1. So I will become 1, it will go back, 1 is also less than 10, again come inside and print 1. Similarly till 9 it will print using a while. Now let us say the third type of loop that is present in Java, which we can use to print a set of statements again and again, that is the do while. Do while. Do while is also similar to while loop. The only difference is do while executes at least once even if the condition is false. So we write it like this: int I equals to 0, do system dot out dot println I plus plus, and we write the condition at the last of the do while loop. That means while I is less than 10 and semicolon. This is how a do while loop is written. You can see first printing is going on and the condition is checked at last. So even if the condition is false, at least once the do while loop runs. So first of all, I value of I is 0. I's value is 0. It will go inside the do. It will say print I, that means 0 will be printed on the screen. Increment the value of I by 1. 1 is incremented, that means it becomes 1. Then it will go at the bottom and check whether I was less than 10 or not. That means it will print first and check afterwards. That is why it is called exit control loop. So then it will check 1 is less than 10. If the condition is true, it will again go back to the do loop. It will bring the value of I, again 0, 1, then I will be incremented by 1, it will become 2, 2 is also less than 10, it will go back again print. Similarly, it will print the numbers till 9. So this way we can use a do while loop to print numbers from 0 to 9. So these were the three types of loops that we can use in Java to execute a set of statements again and again. The three types of loops once again are for, while and do while. These are the three types of loops that we can use in Java to execute a set of statements again and again. If we have a look at one example where we have to find the sum of first 10 numbers. If a question comes in front of you, find the sum of 1 to 10. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 10. So what we can do is we can write a simple loop like this: int sum equals to 0. We can run a loop from 1 to 10 and we can write this inside the for loop, sum plus I. So if we study this loop, it is going to add 10 numbers from 1 to 10. After this loop has finished, we can print the sum outside the loop, system.out.println. That is the value of sum outside the loop. If we execute it again and again, we will get the value of sum was 0 outside the loop. I started from 1, condition was checked, it was less than 10, it came inside the body of the loop. It checked whether it did whatever was written inside the for loop, that means sum equals to sum plus I. It added the value of I to sum, that means sum became 1. Went back again, then 2 was added, 3 was added, 4 was added, and so on. Numbers till 10 were added to sum. After the value of I became 11, the loop break and it came out of the loop and it printed the value of sum, that was sum from 1 to 10, whatever the sum was. So these were loops. You can practice these more in the coming days, and we will discuss some other things in the next class. Thank you.